Welcome back to the channel, guys. I get asked a lot, quite often actually, what products I should buy when Pokemon is dipping. And in the summer periods, we do tend to see sort of dips in the products. Certain sets, more than others, that are not getting much attention, do sort of take dips, and we need to take advantage of that. So I'm going to go through my sort of top sort of 8 purchases I'm looking to buy myself in July, just while we're seeing a slump in sort of sets that are sort of forgotten about. So if that sounds good to you, please do stay tuned, and please do subscribe to the channel for future updates. Yeah, so my first pick, guys. So we're looking at, again, one of my favourite sets, and yeah, you're gonna get sick of me talking about a set in the videos, but yeah, so prismatic evolutions. Particularly, I'm looking at the elite trainer boxes and the booster bundles. Reason being, again, I think the attention is starting to shift away from prismatic. Since the release, especially of Ascended Heroes, a lot of liquidity has sort of transferred over to that particular set. Just again, just due to the cards in the set, the Mega Gengar, the Tricachu, I think you call it, Mega Dragonite, and obviously we're looking at the yeah, just insane cards in that set. We're also looking at other new products coming out later this year. People are saving up for. So you've got obviously the Rayquaza set, the Lucario set. So a lot of sets that are sort of drawing attention away from other sets. So Prismatic being one of them. So again, that's why we're seeing quite a big slump. So again, literally was it June the 14th? So about 2 weeks ago. We've dropped since then about 10%. So not a huge dip, but for products or a Pokemon set this good, can't be ignored. So again, it's about for about £62 in the UK, and then obviously got about 86 sort of dollars. And you're starting to see an uptick in the sort of, and you're still seeing so many purchases per day. I mean, June alone, have a look here. So again, at least 30 a day. A couple of days like 15, but big uptick there, 82. So a few days back. Yeah, literally yesterday was 82. It's a bit of a buyout there. But I don't think this dip will last for long. I do think we'll sort of find a sort of bottoming area soon, around about the 80, 70 mark. But this is one I'm going to try and get a few booster bundles myself this month. And just take advantage of the dip. I don't think this dip will last for long. I think in a few years it'll follow similar trend to 151, heavily printed. It just needs that time to come out of the reprints, and yeah, obviously you'll rip streamers, opening the set in an insane amount. Yeah, so keep an eye on this one. Again, I'm buying this one myself. Um, Still prismatic. I'm looking to load up on the ETB. So same sort of situation. We're sort of seeing that slump again. About a 10% drop since last week. I'm still getting good buys per day. So it's a very popular set. Evolutions will continue to do well. Like I said in other videos, with Evolutions, we've got the 10th generation coming out. They have to introduce a new EV in that set. You've still got Steel, Dragon, Ghost, Rock. There's so many evolutions yet to bring out. And I think even Poison as well. And I think that's going to be, it's going to reignite the EV love consistently. And I think, especially with the EV based sets, you've got Evolving Skies, Prismatic Evolutions. So I do think this is a set to take advantage of these sort of dips we're seeing. So again, I'll try and get a few ETBs while we're seeing that. Excuse me, that 10% slump as well. So moving on, so the Mega Charizard X Premium UPC. So again, I feel like, again, these were printed heavy. I understand that, but if you look at what you get in the set, again, it's another dip I'm taking advantage of. Again, more than a 15% drop. So from the 302 down to 250 in the last week alone. So again, people are taking profit. I get that. We had such a nice sort of pump, about 50% pump in the last sort of 2 months. But if you're a long-term collector like me, you can't go wrong. I mean, the two promos alone, the always forget the birds, Oraco, whatever you call it, and the Mega Charizard, and just like the pack selection, as well. You've got Destined Rivals, you've got Phantasmal Flames, Mega Evolutions. People want to rip this set in the future. You've got a few Journey Together, which again, it's got some good cards in it, but you've also got Surge and Sparks, so you've got a good array and selection of packs in there. Yeah, sleeves are cool. You've got a cool sort of Pokemon mat as well, which you can sort of play on the cool coin dice. Overall, really good product. So we're looking to aim to get a couple of these on the dips as well. Next product I'm looking to purchase, again, Prismatic Evolutions, is the SPC. So again, I know Rudy went touch base on his sort of thoughts I think it's a couple of months ago. But this is it's £1,000 GPC SPC, sorry, any day of the week. Give it enough time, people can rip it open, but there's so much value in it. You know, the promo alone with the EV, sort of the fruit sort of selection. It's unique, I love it. Really good sort of product. There we go. You got the pouch, you got the accessories, you got the is there a mat in there as well? But you've got 15 Prismatic Evolution packs. And again, we're seeing, I think it's just Prismatic, we're seeing that sort of attention draw away. And again, it's about not as much of a dip, but an 8% dip so far. But I'm going to try and look to purchase more as we hit sort of support around the sort of 315. Not 315, sorry, down sort of the 280 sort of region. Sort of this sort of bottoming structure here. So again, I think we'll get a retest off that, and I'll be looking to load up on that as well. But again, long term, no brainer. It's a great sealed display case piece. Yeah, so again, fantastic products. Do research, but again, I'm loading up on Prismatic Evolutions. So next set I'm looking at, a bit of water, is Phantasmal Flames. Again, we're not seeing any dips on this one at the moment. Excuse me. Yeah, really getting hot in the UK, so I'm trying to keep hydrated. Yeah, Phantasmal Flames. I mean, so the ETB is what I'm looking at. The promo, I do like the promo. I think it's really good. You get 9 packs as well in here, but I mean, say no more. You've got the Gold Mega Charizard, you've got the Mega Charizard X, probably one of the best cards in the Mega Evolution era so far. Definitely one of the top Zards. I love that Zard. And it just stinks as Zards. You've got Mega X here, Mega Charizard Gold here. People are going to want to rip this open. You've got Sharpedo here, Lopunny here, Rotom here, Piplup, Wigglytuff, Dawn. 2 underrated cards, which I'm going to do a video in the future soon of my top sort of underrated, under $10 sort of cards to purchase. These are one of them. Again, Gen 1 Pokemon. I mean, look at the aura in the background. Stunning cards with the glow arounds, the Dugong. That's got to be at least a $20–30 in the future. Even a PSA 10 is 94. That's £70. Like, yeah, it's definitely one to sort of purchase, guys. Yeah, so Dugong, really good cards. Again, repeating it, aura is amazing around the card. And the second one I like is the Flygon. I mean, Dragon Pokemon are ridiculous, but what I particularly like in this card, so I don't know if people sort of mentioned this before, you've got all the evolutions in here, and you've also got so you've got the Trapinch, the Vibrana. Again, I'm really shit with names, so yeah, if I do get it wrong, please do correct me in the comments. And you've got the Flygon here, but yeah, I mean, when you've got there's a Lotad as well down here. So when you've got all these sort of Pokemon flying about in the sort of the evolution chain, it's just a no-brainer, guys. I mean, £80 for PSA 10. It's such a sick card. Like, yeah, love it. If they don't reprint this, which I don't think they have so far, it's going to do well, really well, and it is doing well. Like, even like Abipom. I mean, the more you go down, the more insane it gets. Yeah, it's insane. Um, yeah, Moltres you've got as well, but yeah, really good set, really good set. Um, Oricorio, that's the one. So that's the Mega Charizard UPC. I always forget the name for that one. Yeah, okay, so Mega Evolution, and again, that's this. So this is my next set. So Mega Evolution, but the enhanced booster box is what I'm looking for. Reason being, Mega Evolution alone is an insane set. You've got the Mega Venusaur, the Mega Lucario, Gold Gardevoir Lucario as well. Holds in value really well, but the Mega Venusaur is insane. The Mega Absol, it's just a ridiculously good set. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur. But what I do like particularly about the Mega is the enhanced version contains the Bulbasaur promo. I think it's one of the top Bulbasaur designs in I want to say forever. It's just an insane card. It's like it's leaping towards something, whether attacking or going to land on a lily pad or something. I don't know. But look at it. Doesn't. I don't understand why it's dropping so hard. In the last month, it's gone from $26 to $22. So it's already 20% drop. It's insanely undervalued. Again, if they don't reprint this heavily, it's just going to be people going to collect this card. It's going to be an $100 cards in the next few years, in my opinion. I don't know how it can't be. You've got it's just a ridiculously good card. You've got so many good cards within. Apologies. Here we go. So within the I was confused then. I thought that's not Mega Revolution. You've got so many good cards within the set. Top it off with the box topper sealed stamped cards. Like it's got to do well, guys. Yeah, and again, it's been out for a while now, and you've got the it's come up to 8 months release now. I don't think they've reprinted it. And with the reprints, the new sets they've got coming up for the 30th anniversary, I don't know if they're going to have facility really to reprint it. Not necessarily heavy, but at all. Then again, we're going to see that sort of sideways motion, maybe some dips, followed by those sort of a bit like Fusion Strike, that sort of those dips, sideways up, that sort of ladder, chill, ladder sort of effect. And I feel like this set's going to do really well. So I might or will be picking up one or two boxes. I know it's not really dipped, but I feel like it's such a strong set. I don't want to pass on the opportunity to get some more before it gets sort of noticed, because people will start to notice this. Yeah, insane. Next set, couldn't do a video with this without mentioning Destined Rivals. Especially in the UK, we had a really big reprint, and the boxes went down to £320. So the arbitrage between the US and the UK is, again, people are noticing it now, because I think it's been mentioned by a few videos. So for me, I've got a few cases. I'm going to keep loading up on it, especially in July. I'm going to take advantage of these sort of dips, especially in the UK, like 320 at the moment, and that won't last for long. They'll start to creep back up to the 400-500. It'll be a £2,000, $3,000 box in the next few years. I do see that coming. It's just an insane set. I mean, if you look at the cards in it, it's literally, I mean, what's not to love? You've got Mewtwo. My favourite is the Cynthia's Garchomp. You've got Ethan's Ho-Ho, the Team Rocket Moltres, Nidoking, Ethan's Adventure, Psyduck, again Gen 1, Typhlosion, Meowth, Garchomp. It's such a deep set. Kangaskhan with the Quagsire there. You got the Blaziken, Weezing, Raticate, Giovanni, Yanmar from Gen 2, Clampel, Rotom. The list goes on. Hydropole, Orbeetle, Nidoking. I won't list them all out, but if you take your time to go through the set, and it's insane. And again, not heavily reprinted. They did do a reprint in the UK, but again, for how long it's been out, again over a year now, it's had buggle reprints, and I feel like it's only a matter of time before this starts to leg up. I think more when the next generation comes out and people start to focus back on old sets, we're going to see these sort of sets start to pick up. Yes, again, do not sleep on that. Destined Rivals is my next pick. My next pick after Destined Rivals, excuse me, is the Ascended Heroes Elite Trainer Box. So I mentioned this earlier. Again, what's not to say about this set? What's not to love? Sorry. Insane set. Insane set. Oh, apologies for that. So, yeah, insane set, guys. Ascended Heroes is fantastic. What I'm sort of looking for, I've been waiting for more dips and the announcement of a reprint to try and knock this down for the ETBs. We had an announcement from Sands Club for the God, forgotten what what product release is. So Ascended Heroes release they're doing, but not the ETBs. So I think these will be one to load up on the dips. There will be more reprints coming at some point, so I'm going to be reserving some funds for that. But I'm going to try and grab a couple more ETBs. I do tend to go for the Pokemon Center ETBs because again they do hold their value. They do sort of ascend better in price. I find the Pokemon Center exclusives. But not just ETBs. I've been picking up the Lucario, Mega Lucario, sort of poster collection. So I've been loading up on those as well. Can't see them here, but yeah, really good. Again, with the Mega Lucario set coming out later this year, it's just going to again burst this into the frame, to the limelight, and the promos are a ridiculously good card. Yeah, so again, the Ascended Heroes. I'm going to be buying so much of a set for the future. It's just an absolute no-brainer. I don't think you can have too much of a set. Again, they're going to be printing it, so again, if you are going to go in, sort of stagger the entry, so you've got a good sort of entry point. If it dips because of reprints, I'm going to be loading up and buying more. You get 9 packs in here. You've got good the Zekron's Zekrom, sorry, the promo. Again, insane cards. So yeah, fantastic product to get into. Finally, 151 poster collection. So again, 151. People tend to avoid it now because they think it's out of reach in terms of price. For many people it is. It has pumped a lot already. But I just noticed the poster collection again. Fantastic artwork. Display pieces is incredible. The 3 starters Gen 1. The Cosmo Hollows, the 3 promos here. You've got the nice design in the background. Look at the price. It's down 10%. No idea why. People started to buy more. Again, had a bit of a buyout. 25 here, 8 here. Yeah, it dropped 11% in just under 2 weeks. So I bought a few already. I'm going to be loading up and buying more. I just think long term, no brainer. So again, about £55, £50 UK, and about 73, 74 US. Again, it brought people back to the hobby. So I do tend to think about the kids in the future. They're going to be obviously buying. They'll be thinking like we do now. Obviously, we look to base set. The base set for them is this set. It's reintroduced so many people back, and when the same people are adults with their own income. And Pokemon is going to be, it's got to be popular. It's the biggest sort of IP in the world, and there's so many tips and tricks they use to bring people back and reinvent old sets. Like we're seeing the the Mega Evolution era now, it's bringing back, reintroducing the old sort of Mega era back now, and it's making those sets go up. And they're doing it again with the OGs, so with the 151 sort of original set. We've seen old vintage cars start to pump, but it's just bringing that nostalgia back, and it's bringing people back into the hobby that sort of left it before, especially with COVID pump and the slump afterwards. this has sort of brought them back in after that point. And yeah, the kids nowadays, when they're adults, they're going to be looking back to the set. But I mean, what's not to love? I mean, if you can get these in PSA 10, especially sequential sets with the PSA sort of certificate numbers, the value is just, you can't put a price on that. And especially when you line them up again, the Charmander here looking up at the Charmeleon, looking down at the Charmander, and the Zarge cruising above. You've got the Blastoise deep in the trenches. You've got the Squirtle on the beach. The War Turtles, looking up at the Squirtle. There's a story within the pictures, which is what my point is. So you've got the Bulbasaur, looking down at the Ivysaur, being headhunted by the Venusaur. Yeah, it's insane. Again, if you scroll through, you've got the Zapdos with the 3 legendary birds all in the same picture. You've got Alakazam with the Hypnosis skill, Poliwhirl looking at its reflection. Dragonair, again, very undervalued cards. Erica's Invitation. And it's quite a fun set to open. When you do open the set, you do pull. I've pulled a few demigod packs, god packs as well. I'll be doing, if you guys are interested, I will be doing some rips on camera, and doing some giveaways as well. So again, do subscribe. I will be doing giveaways for my subscribers. I've got many plans for the channel to grow. I've got 20+ years of knowledge to spit at you guys. Again, I do the chili challenges with my friend as well. So if you want to see me die during those, it's a lot of fun. We rip packs, we do giveaways with some of the world's hottest chilies, and I'm not a chili person at all, so yeah, it's quite good to see me attempt it and miserably fail. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Again, I do tend to rant. Any sort of feedback in the comments, please do drop them in there. So they're my, I think, 8 to 10 picks of what I'm buying in July. So again, just a recap. So I've got Prismatic Bundle, ETB, Megazards UPC, Prismatic SPC, Phantasmal Flames ETB, Mega Evolution Enhanced Booster Box is the one I'm getting. It's not the normal one, the enhanced one. So we get that sort of stamped promo in there. Destined Rivals Booster Box, Ascended Heroes ETB. I'm getting the Pokemon Center version and a couple of the normals, and the 151 poster collections. I'm skipping these before people notice the dip. I don't get why that's happened. People taking profit. I mean, these were initially going for what, 2030? Yeah, 2030. So again, you're up so much in a year, so I do get it. But again, long term, these will be going to 150 in a year, I reckon, in my opinion. It's out of print, 6 promos, 3 packs in there. These are $50 packs any day of the week. So yeah, say no more. But yeah, take care, guys. Have a good rest of your Saturday, or whenever you're watching the video. Again, please subscribe, drop a like. Any feedback, leave it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.